The journey begins. A crisp morning breeze sweeps through the narrow streets of Wasseron, a quiet town where life moves at a slow, steady pace. The cobblestone paths glisten under the soft light of the sun, as the echoes of distant footsteps and the occasional ringing of a bicycle bell break the silence. Wooden houses with flower boxes line the street, their traditional architecture standing in contrast with the modern cars parked beside them. The scent of fresh bread and roasted coffee drifts from a small bakery, inviting early risers to stop and savor the morning. But we are moving forward, leaving behind the warmth of the town. We press on, venturing into the open countryside. The horizon stretches wide, unveiling lush green meadows that ripple like an emerald sea. Tall, solitary trees stand as sentinels amidst the fields, their branches swaying gently. In the distance, rolling hills rise, casting shadows over the golden fields that border them. The road is smooth, winding through the gentle curves of the valley. Cows graze lazily, their bells chiming rhythmically with each movement. A sense of freedom settles in as the hills give way. Another town emerges, Andermatt, a place where rustic charm meets alpine elegance. Houses now sit closer together, their wooden facades and red-tiled roofs creating a picture-perfect scene. The scent of freshly cut timber fills the air. Smoke curls from chimneys, a sign of warm hearts and homes bustling with life. Narrow alleyways wind between the buildings, leading to hidden cafes and cozy inns. A clock tower looms over the town square, its chimes marking the passage of time. Life here is vibrant, yet peaceful, but our journey is far from over. Beyond the town, the landscape transforms once again. The road narrows, leading us through a dense expanse of pine trees. The scent of pine needles is sharp and refreshing. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting dappled patterns on the ground. Suddenly, the trees part, revealing a vast expanse of open land. The town of Appenzell lies ahead. Known for its colorful buildings and rich cultural heritage, this place exudes an old-world charm that feels untouched by time. A market square hums with activity. Vendors display fresh cheeses and handcrafted goods. A group of musicians play traditional Swiss folk tunes, their melodies weaving through the streets. This is Switzerland at its purest. The journey continues, winding out of Appenzell and into the heart of the countryside once more. We pass through Elmglarisud, where towering cliffs rise dramatically on either side of the valley. Waterfalls cascade down rock faces, their mist catching the sunlight in a dazzling display. The road twists and turns, hugging the mountainside, offering glimpses of breathtaking views at every bend. The air here is cooler, crisper, infused with the scent of wildflowers. Then an open expanse, Bevo, the town appears like a mirage amidst the sea of green. White-walled houses with dark wooden beams stand proudly, their windows adorned with intricate carvings. Church bells echo through the valley. A farmer leads a herd of sheep across a narrow bridge. Life here is simple, yet deeply connected to nature. As we move through the town, the road stretches out ahead, leading into Zweiz, another gem nestled among the Swiss Alps. The rooftops glisten under the sun, and in the distance, the mountains stand tall, their peaks dusted with snow. Onward, we reach Eschanf, where the terrain begins to shift once more. Rolling hills give way to sprawling fields, vast and open, leading to the town of Beckenried. Here, the lake shimmers like a mirror, reflecting the surrounding peaks. Boats bob gently along the docks, and the sound of waves lapping against the wooden piers fills the air. Swans glide effortlessly across the water. The atmosphere is serene, yet alive with energy. Finally, Emmetten, a town where history meets modernity. The streets wind up towards higher ground, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the valley below. A towering church steeple dominates the skyline, standing as a silent guardian over the land. Small farmhouses dot the landscape, their pastures filled with grazing animals. The sun begins to dip lower in the sky, casting a golden hue over the hills. The journey is near its end, but the memories of this breathtaking route will linger. we continue our journey through the heart of Switzerland, where nature and tradition blend seamlessly into an ever-changing landscape. The road stretches before us, winding through the valleys and ascending into the highlands, revealing the beauty of each passing moment. The crisp mountain air fills our lungs as the sound of tires rolling against the pavement echoes through the tranquil countryside. Leaving the last town behind, we push forward, surrounded by rolling fields of emerald green. In the distance, clusters of cows graze peacefully, their bells chiming softly in the breeze. A lone wooden cabin sits atop a gentle slope, its aged timbers telling the story of generations who have lived in harmony with the land. Beyond, the towering peaks of the Alps dominate the horizon, their snow-capped summits glistening in the midday sun. As we descend into another valley, the scenery shifts. A river snakes through the terrain, its waters a brilliant shade of turquoise, fed by the glaciers above. A quaint wooden bridge arches over the current, leading into a village nestled between the slopes. Here, houses with steeply pitched roofs line the streets, their windows adorned with colorful flower boxes overflowing with vibrant geraniums. A small bakery emits the warm, inviting scent of freshly baked bread, and villagers move leisurely through the cobblestone lanes, exchanging friendly greetings. Exiting the village, we ascend once more, the road narrowing as it hugs the mountainside. The terrain grows rugged, with jagged cliffs rising to our left and a deep ravine opening to our right. The sky above is an endless blue, interrupted only by wisps of white clouds drifting lazily over the peaks. The temperature drops slightly as we gain elevation, and the distant sound of a waterfall reaches our ears, a hidden cascade tumbling down the rocks and disappearing into the forest below. We push forward, winding through dense pine forests, where sunlight filters through the branches, casting dappled shadows on the road. The scent of pine needles and damp earth fills the air, evoking a sense of serenity. A deer darts across the path ahead, pausing briefly to observe us before disappearing into the underbrush. Soon, the trees begin to thin, revealing another breathtaking vista. The lowest lies a wide valley, its floral patchwork of farmland and pastures, crisscrossed by narrow roads and dotted with traditional Swiss chalets. A farmer drives a horse-drawn cart along the roadside, waving as we pass. The town's central square is alive with movement, as locals gather at an open-air market, perusing stalls filled with fresh produce, homemade cheeses, and handcrafted goods. Moving beyond the town, we find ourselves once more surrounded by nature. The land flattens, revealing an expansive plain that stretches toward the horizon. In the far distance, the peaks of another mountain range loom, their silhouettes softened by the afternoon haze. The road takes us alongside a tranquil lake, its surface smooth and mirror-like, reflecting the sky above. A few sailboats drift lazily, their sails catching the golden light of the setting sun. As evening approaches, we arrive at the outskirts of another village. Smoke curls from chimneys and the warm glow of lanterns illuminates the streets. The town is quieter now, its pace slowed with the setting sun. The scent of hearty Swiss cuisine fills the air as families gather around dinner tables inside cozy homes. A sense of peace settles over the landscape, a reminder of the timeless beauty and tranquility that define this journey. With the last light fading, we take one final look at the breathtaking scenery around us. The road ahead beckons, promising more adventures, more discoveries, and more moments of pure wonder. Switzerland, a land of unparalleled beauty, continues to unveil its magic with every mile we travel. We take one final look at the breathtaking scenery around us. The road ahead beckons, promising more adventures, more discoveries, and more moments of pure wonder. Switzerland, a land of unparalleled beauty, continues to unveil its magic with every